This is the meditation from the Noble Art, from shadow to essence through the Wheel of the Year. This is the creating a mandala prayer bundle meditation for cycle 5. Cycle 5 is a time when we might experience a bit of a challenge. Coming from the height of the sun, the summer solstice, the strength and vitality of the sun at its height, and the sun shines most intensely. It can also be the time when we experience the most pronounced shadow. This is the time of alchemical fermentation. And so we can come to this place with much experience and considerable skills. It allows us to shift perspective from this place of light, observation of the shadow, moving it from crisis to opportunity. It is in this cycle that we can start to experience that spirit shining forth, shining our truth, our creativity, our integrity, and that we really come to recognize that it is not our pain that defines us. This is the place where we can see very clearly what does define us. This is the place where we can choose who we will be, how we respond, how we share the truth of our journey, our experience. It is in the full force of the sun that rides high in the sky that our transformation comes. And what we know of ourselves on the inside can be brought out into the light of the outside. This meditation invites you to explore the creation of a prayer bundle or mandala, the expression outside of that which is inside. The way in which we communicate with the divine speaks volumes about our relationship to self. And we can reflect that in what we present out to the world. So take a moment, close your eyes, focus on your breath. If you have done the previous meditations, the previous Noble Art meditations, find yourself once more back in that landscape that you left in cycle 4. And if not, if you're coming to this fresh, allow your breath to drop you into a deep place within yourself. Each inhale connects you to those places within that may hold tension, discomfort, or unease. Each exhale invites you to release those tensions into the cosmos, bringing you to the balance place in the center of the above and the below that connects spirit and human, the place between where magic happens. Find yourself seated in between the roots of an awe-inspiring tree, This is the tree that we met in cycle 4, the world tree. And sitting enveloped in these roots, you feel there's a definite weight of heat now in the air. You look up to see that the sun has now moved directly overhead. As you have been safely tucked within the fold of the tree, the day has progressed, and you know that much as it would be lovely to stay beneath the canopy of this tree, especially in this heat, it is time for you to move on once more. You feel the pull of some unnameable but unmistakable draw. You touch the pouch that holds the golden seed that you acquired previously, the spirit ribbon recently acquired, knowing that there is a soul task that calls to you, awakening something within you. As you rise from your place, you notice that you hold yourself differently. You feel different in your body. It's hard to pin down, but the best that you can account for is that you feel more anchored in your body than you have in a long time. And yet, at the same time, you feel more uplifted and expansive than you have in a long time as well. You feel as though you have both roots and wings, and this awakens a different inner dynamic, clearer, surer, more focused. You begin to walk, choosing a direction that pulls invitingly on your heart. As you walk, you notice in great detail the lush richness all around you. You move through a landscape in full blooming. There is a luxury of plants, flowers, herbs, shrubs, and trees. There is a symphony of sounds, calls, cries, hoots, and whistles. All of nature has come alive, and you feel that richness of nature reflected within. Everywhere your eye lands, there is growth and color, and you find that there are certain items that seem to specifically call to you. An herb here, a feather there, a berry here, a branch there. With gratitude in your heart, you accept the gift of these particular items, gathering them up and tucking them into the pouch at your waist. You have a sense that there is a special meaning to each of these items for you, that each one is somehow reflective of and resonant with how you feel within. The quality or properties of the herb, flower, or tree that reflects a skill or gift that you recognize in yourself. the feather of a bird or tuft of fur from an animal whose medicine resonates with one of your core values. Whatever the item, explore how it represents some aspect of self, not only in its qualities, but also pay attention to the colors and textures to which you are drawn as you walk. You have a sense that what you feel within, the strength of the self that flows there, is being reflected in the richness of the land around you. And just as you feel yourself fully immersed in the wonder that is this landscape, it begins to change. The land begins to climb ever so gradually, and you become aware of how close you are to a magnificent mountain range with a certain alluring peak that you know in your soul is what has been calling to you since you began this journey. You know that this peak is the culmination of your journey, and that you will achieve that destination in time. But for now, you feel the urge to honor the journey thus far, to gratefully acknowledge what has been, and humbly accept what is to be. You set yourself at the base of the mountain and empty the pouch that holds all your gathered treasures. With great care, you tear at the seams of the pouch, turning it, with your deconstructing expertise, back into the simple square fabric it was before being worked upon and crafted. You lay the fabric down flat on the ground and begin to shape your own intricate and evocative mandala. Over each item you have gathered, and even more that come to you appearing magically in your hands as you work, you gently blow a prayer of gratitude before placing it on the cloth. Using color, texture, intention, and inner knowing, create a beautiful mandala that serves as your voice of self to the divine. It is both a claiming and an offering, emanating gratitude for all that was, is, and will be. The design that you are creating honors your relationship with the divine, reflecting the reciprocity that you hold with the divine, the profound balance in the dynamic between the above and the below. Take some time to regard the beauty that you have crafted, the beauty that you are, the beauty of spirit at work in your life. And the last item that you place in the very center of your bundle is your golden seed, that precious kernel that you battled the dragon way back when to attain. Offer that seed of self as the very center of your prayer bundle. And then when you are ready, bring the edges of the fabric together so that all the items in your mandala are safely contained within. The very last item is the spirit ribbon that was gifted to you by the world tree. Wrapping the ribbon around the bundle and tying it securely, your offering is complete. This is your gift to Spirit, and you place your bundle in front of you under the intense noonday sun. Astoundingly, the moment you remove your hands, the bundle bursts into flame. Your gift has been accepted, and you know that who you are, in the fullness of who you are, is accepted and acceptable and can be expressed and shared with the world. From here on in, the path is all up. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And taking 3 deep centering breaths, be aware of how you feel in your body. Solar plexus, heart, throat. Slowly, with intention, bring yourself back to conscious awareness, back to the place where you sit, the space where you are, the here and the now. And when you're ready, open up your eyes.